Hello and welcome to this video on Kyushu, Japan. In this video, I'm going to go over my travels in Kyushu, and Japan consists of 14,125 islands, with the four main islands being Hokkaido, Honshu, Shikoku, and Kyushu. These islands vary in size and population, and Honshu is the largest and most populous. We're going to head to Fukuoka, DAZAIFU, Aso, and Takachiho, and Nagasaki. First, we stop at DAZAIFU Tenman-GU Shrine, and this shrine is a Shinto shrine in the DAZAIFU Fukuoka Prefecture. It's built over the grave of Sugawara no Michizane from 845 to 903, and is one of the main shrines dedicated to Tenjin, the deified form of Michizane. According to the legend, Michizane was a gifted student who composed many poems dedicated to his favorite plum trees. Said to be favored by the gods, Michizane raised the ire of the Fujiwara clan, who exiled him to Kyushu. Michizane spent his exile studying and died at the age of 57. When Michizane died, his body was carried by an ox that stopped near a Buddhist monastery. Unable to move the body along, Michizane was buried there by his follower Umazaki no Yusuyuki, and the shrine was built there. Today, the statue of an ox stands nearby to commemorate the event. It's also said that the plum tree inside the shrine flew from Kyoto to be reunited with Michizane in his death, and that's always the first plum tree to bloom in Japan. The shrine is dedicated to students, and people come here to pray for favorable studies. Here, these are some ladies that I bumped into at the location. Next, we head to the Nakasu Stall Street, and Fukuoka's open-air food stands, or yatai, are possibly the city's best-known symbol. Yatai can generally seat about 7 or 8 people, and provide an atmospheric outdoor environment to enjoy various foods that are generally simple and filling. Here we see a riverboat along the riverside where the stalls are, and there are dozens of yatai scattered across Fukuoka. The Nakasu Yatai Yokocho is also known as the Food Stall Street and is a vibrant and essential part of Fukuoka's food culture. With around 100 independently run yatai, the street is renowned for its iconic dishes such as Hakata ramen. Next, we head to Fukuoka in general. Fukuoka is the 6th largest city in Japan and the capital city of the Fukuoka Prefecture, having passed the population of Kyoto. The city is built along the shores of the Hakata Bay and has been the center of international commerce since ancient times. The area has long been considered the gateway to Japan and is the nearest point in the Asian mainland. Humans have occupied the area since the Jomon period, and the city rose to prominence during the Yamamoto period. Here we see where I was at a restaurant, an okonomiyaki restaurant, that made these a wonderful Japanese dish called okonomiyaki. Fukuoka is the most populous city on Kyushu Island, and the greater Fukuoka has a population of 2.5 million people. It's part of the heavily industrialized Fukuoka Kita-Kyushu zone. Fukuoka is the economic center of the Kyushu region, with an economically largely focused on the service sector, and it's the largest startup city in Japan and is the only economic zone for startups. Large companies in the city include the Iwataya and Kyushu Electric Power. The GDP in Greater Fukuoka and the Fukuoka metropolitan area is $101.6 billion. Fukuoka is the 4th largest economy area in Japan, and its purchasing power parity adjusted GDP is larger than that of Vienna, Barcelona, and Rome. The port of Hakata and Fukuoka Airport also make the city a key regional transport hub. Fukuoka houses the headquarters of Kyushu Railway Company, the JR Kyushu, and the Nishi Nippon Railroad. Next, we'll head to the Kamishikimi Kumano Shrine. It's also a Shinto shrine in the Takamori, Kumamoto Prefecture, and it's famous for being the setting of a popular anime and manga comic, Hotarubi no Mori, and it's said that the shrine started to offer ritual service in the 14th century. According to local legend, the shrine is dedicated to the creator gods Izanagi no Mikoto and Izanami no Mikoto from Japanese mythology. The original shrine was was burned down during a war in the 16th century, and the current shrine was rebuilt in 1722. The shrine is believed to bring good luck in marriage. In in the comic Hotaru no Mori, it tells the story of a 6-year-old girl named Hotaru and her friendship with Jin, a young man wearing a mask. Jin is a supernatural, and touching Jin will cause him to disappear. Hotaru returns every summer to spend time with Jin, and they eventually fall in love, but Jin touches a person and disappears. Next, we head to the Ama-no-Iwato Ginger Shrine. Amateru Kami is the goddess of the sun in Japanese mythology. She's the chief deity or kami of the Shinto pantheon and is portrayed in Japanese earliest text, the Kojiki, around 712 CE. As one of the rulers of the heavenly realm in the Takamagahara, she has 2 siblings, the moon deity Tsukuyomi and the impetuous storm god Susanoo. As the story goes, she becomes frightened by the violent behavior of her brother, the wild god Susanoo, and hides in the Ama-no-Iwato cave and shut herself in. Because of this, Takamagahara was closed off and many disasters follow, but she eventually emerges from the cave and brings sunlight back into the world. Next, we'll head to the Takachiho Gorge, which offers stunning views and it's a natural attraction in Miyazaki and known for its dramatic cliffs, the Gosaki River, and the beautiful Manai Falls. The Takachiho Gorge, south of the Takachiho town center, is a famous tourist destination. It's 120 kilometers northwest of Miyazaki, the prefectural capital. Visitors can enjoy activities like rowing on the river or walking along scenic paths to take in breathtaking views. Next, we'll head to the Nagasaki Atomic Bomb Museum, which is a remembrance to the atomic bombing of Nagasaki on August 9th, 1945 at 11:02 a.m. Along with the Hiroshima Peace Memorial Museum, these 2 locations symbolize the nuclear age and remind visitors of the vast destruction and indiscriminate death caused by nuclear weapons and a call for a commitment to peace. The museum was completed in April 1996, and it covers the history of the event as a story and the history leading up to it, and it covers the history of nuclear weapons development. Be sure to check out my Nagasaki travel video where I take you on a much more in-depth view and tour of the museum. And for me, Nagasaki was the most interesting place to visit in Kyushu Island. Right next to the Nagasaki Atomic Bomb Museum is Nagasaki Peace Park. And the Nagasaki Peace Park also commemorates the atomic bombing of the city on August 9th, 1945 during World War II, and it's located just adjacent to the Atomic Bomb Museum. It's established in 1955 near the hypocenter of the explosion. This black stone monolith marks the hypocenter where the heat reached several thousand degrees Celsius. The wind and radiation generated by the explosion reduced the city center to ruins. About a third of the Nagasaki city was destroyed and about 150,000 people killed or injured. The 10-meter tall peace statue was created by the sculptor Saibo Kitamura. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this tour of Kyushu Island in Japan, and be sure to check out my other travel videos and have a great day. Thanks.